Alright, today we'll be putting a blower motor in a 2009 Chevy Malibu. Now these blower motors are a little bit tricky. It's molded into the actual dash, so it's a little different than your average blower motor. So I'll be showing you guys how to replace that today. And as you can see, we've got no operation, no air blowing. And I'll let you guys see how this is done. All right. First thing you want to do is you want to pull off the cover. There's no bolts, no clips, anything. You just give it a little tug, or you get a plastic pry bar or something up there, and you pull it down, and voila. And you gotta remember to slide it into that first before you put it back in. And right there is your blower motor. Now when I said this blower motor was tricky, it's only tricky and different because, as you can see, there are no screws that attach the actual motor. I know these look like them, but they're not. These attach the motor to the backing. The backing of the blower motor is right here. And in order to get it out, you have to cut in this groove here and cut all the way around. You got to cut the mold out. And to do that, you will need a box cutter, a sharp one. All right, let's get started. First thing you want to do is unplug it. Just voila, you're going to push down here and unplug it. All right, now you want to get your box cutter, stick it in there, right in between the grooves here, in between that, and just work your way around. It's going to take a while. You just want to keep working your way around there. This is a bit of a bitch to do with one hand, but you want to be very careful not to cut any wires. I'm going to actually tuck this in under here somewhere. That way it's just out the way. Or wrap it around something, just to keep it out of the way for now. Hopefully it stays there. You just want to continue cutting. Just got to work your way all the way around. Alright, now that we got that all cut out, sorry I couldn't record the whole thing. It's pretty hard to hold the camera. Now as you can see, you got to cut all the way around in order to get it out. There are no screws, there are no bolts that holds this in. This is molded into the bottom of the dashboard. Now, as you can see, we got it all cut out. Now your new one is a bolt in. Your new one will be able to bolt right into these holes. It comes with holes already preset. So I guess Chevy knew eventually their shit was gonna fail and you had to put a new one in. So the holes are already preset, it comes already pre-drilled. Now, this is the new one. The new one comes with the plug extended, and it already comes with the backing. We got this one from AutoZone for $118, $129 and some change when you add in the taxes. The older ones, or if you get a cheaper one from They had a cheaper option that you had to build, but that's pointless. So you can see that one. And let's grab our old one. Look at the differences. You see? This one has the backing with it. This one doesn't have a backing because this is OEM. This is straight from the Chevy factory, whereas this one is aftermarket. But all we got to do, place it back in and put our screws in, plug it up, and we're done. Now, the bolts that it comes with are 7mm. I am using an electric ratchet. It can also be done by hand, but yeah, 7mm. All right. Next thing you want to do, slide your blower motor in the hole, but you want to turn it until it seats perfectly and all of your holes line up pretty nice, like where they're supposed to be at. So turn it. You might have to play with it a little bit because it only sits one way. It's not that way. And voila, there we go. Alright. Now that we got this in, I am going to give you a little advice. You want to start with this one, go to this one, then that one, and then the rest you could do in whatever order. You don't want to tighten them, just, you know, kind of snug them up so you could be able to maneuver it around a little bit, you know, because it didn't fit up 100% perfectly when I laid it in, so I had to just loosen them and kind of turn it, not turn it, but like, you know, get it in to where all those screws go straight in. Now that they're all in, we're gonna now I'm using an electric ratchet and I'm going soft. You don't want to over tighten these. Once it's snug, that's really all you need. This one here is a bit of a bitch to get to, just because that wire that holds it in. And voila. And plug it up, see what's up. Now I did zip tie it because with the extra wire it does kind of hang. You don't really have to, but I did, just to make it look a little bit more neater. Now, to get this cover back in, you want to slide this piece onto here first. And we're going to see if we can do this with one hand. And there we go. And these clips pop into here, like so. Same thing in the back. And voila. Now that we are completely installed, you want to check, make sure everything is now operating correctly. So I'm going to turn this on and see if we get any air. And there we go. And turn it on high. And voila. Now the customer has air conditioning, and our job is complete. Time to get paid. And that is how you replace a blower motor on a 2009 to 2012 Chevy Malibu. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you learned anything from this video.